What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to talk about what's happening with Tesla stock very briefly and also break down some very important tweets from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Elon Musk, as we have some new tweets that came out that are very important. And I believe that Elon Musk's words and visions are very important too for the company. But before I begin double this information, let me just say a couple of things. I'm firstly not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And then don't forget about the Weeble link. The offer ends very soon. If you deposit $500, you're guaranteed 20 free stocks. If you deposit $25,000 or more, you're guaranteed 75 of them. And the offer ends very soon in just a couple of weeks, in just 2 weeks from now. Anyways, for the markets, Tesla is in this range right over here for the last 3 days. For the most part, it's been stuck within this range. We have this key resistance zone at 175. We have support in this 170 zone. Sometimes it did go a little lower. And as of right now, we're seeing Tesla trying to form an accumulation, which could lead to somewhat of an attempt to bounce, but nothing is guaranteed quite yet, as we have a lot going on over the weekend involving geopolitics and things like that. There's also other factors which are going to affect Tesla from data, Tesla's news, and finally, earnings coming out in just a couple of weeks. So though this share price is showing some potential, I want to see it break this resistance to get a confirmation breakout. We haven't done so just yet. One thing that does happen is sometimes Musk could tweet things that cause big moves for Tesla. We saw a little pop thanks to one Elon Musk tweet, but it wasn't that significant. And we'll see if he says anything that causes it to move a little bit more. But now let's talk about Elon Musk. Musk is our CEO. What he says is very important, his views, his visions, and his opinions. And I think that is very important for me to review this at least once a week, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So for Elon Musk, he tweeted on his X/Twitter page, whatever you want to call it, that the supervised full self-driving is now $99 a month. This is not the main FSD, this is the FSD supervised version, and that's actually a very, very good value in my personal opinion. It used to be $199 a month. Now it's $99. This is kind of good news. You could kind of interpret this in different ways. They are cutting prices, which could feed into their overall revenue to some extent, but at the same time, a lot more people may subscribe, so maybe that could offset that. So we'll see. But this could be very useful because this incentivizes more people to use this supervised version, and that's going to also lead to more and more data collection for Tesla. Now, this is not the main FSD beta. This is actually this one right here, the level 2 driver assist system known as the FSD supervised. That's the name tweak that's not meant to convey the fact that drivers are required to pay attention to the road and stand are ready to take control of the wheel. That's why it's the supervised version, quote unquote. That way they're always supervising it. So you don't want people to be too over reliant on the system. You always want to be paying attention as if you're driving because it's not perfect, of course, and there are a lot of improvements to be made. But with that being said, this is a pretty good deal. I think that's very, very interesting. They used to have to pay $199 a month for this driver assist system, and now it's going to be a little bit more affordable. That is once again very, very awesome. This is also going to be available to the people who already have autopilots. That's something worth noting. But that's interesting. We'll see what Elon Musk says as well about this. That's a very, very nice update. There's also been some big news as Musk has met up with the president of Argentina. He said to an exciting and inspiring future as they met up in Texas and they were discussing a lot of things. So you guys can see right here, Javier Milei and Elon Musk, they shared their love of the free markets by talking a lot about having markets being free, allowing for them to do what's necessary, which is a big part of economics and other things like that. So that's very interesting. There's been a lot of talk from the media about how Argentina has large supplies of lithium, which could be very useful for Tesla. But one thing I want to note is that when looking about this, I didn't see them really make any big announcements about that, confirm anything. The media's been talking about that, lithium in Brazil and other things like that, all these different things. So this is giving Tesla more exposure to South America. There's a big market over there, especially a lot of resources Tesla could take advantage of. And we'll see how things go. But so far, this is a step in the right direction. It is good to see Elon Musk meeting with other leaders and getting Tesla potentially more exposure to places all over the world. On top of all of this, there's this news that came out right here. Musk retweeted this. The new Tesla Model S Plaid sports seats. They're known as what has high G cornering, and that allows for big increases in lateral support, better architecture, if anything, more comfort, and other things like that. So it's very, very awesome for Tesla. This is what the new seats look like. Very, very cool. I think Musk was talking about this. Musk also mentioned that the Model S and X Plaid, meaning beyond, that's pretty funny, meaning beyond ludicrous speed, is very, very interesting and it's very, very sublime. So very, very funny stuff from Elon Musk right over here. And Musk is he's been talking a lot about the Tesla Model S Plaid, the power that it essentially has, and also what else it's capable of. So that's very, very interesting, very, very awesome. I can't wait to see what else the future holds for that. Then Musk started tweeting about this. So Hallmark's catalog was saying that each new build of FSD shows me a glimpse of the future. I'm starting to understand that FSD will not stop at human level, it will continue on and on. So Musk responded and said that it's going to far exceed human capabilities, showing that he has the same views and he believes in this. This came out a couple of days ago when Musk was saying that AI intelligence is going to be smarter than some humans within a year. And that's some very, very big news. I don't think he just said some humans. I think he said the smartest of humans. I think another article and another quote was saying that, but it's almost no difference. He's basically saying the same thing, that AI is going to be massive for the future, massive for Tesla. And with the improvements being made, it's going to help kind of like do a lot of the things that everyday people are capable of doing, such as more dangerous jobs. That's why Optimus is being developed, and it's going to be a product for Tesla that's very useful and could be even more of value than their actual cars, according to Kathy, one of the others. So AI, it's going to be huge for the future. Musk is continuing to talk about that. He believes that AIs are going to be a lot more intelligent than everyday people, and he believes in the improvements that are going to be crucial as well. Now, there are risks involved in AI. I'm willing to admit that, but that's the reason why I kind of feel like you could argue that we're just playing a game with all this technology, but at the same time, I mean, if we don't develop it, then many of our enemies and competitors will do it. So at this point in time, it's just a race to develop it quicker. And for the time being, I do, excuse me, guys, I apologize. I do see a lot of benefits, at least for the next decades to come with FSD. It's going to disrupt a lot of markets. That's something I want to note. So it makes me a little bit apprehensive for other, certain markets out there, lots of jobs out there. Musk is an advocate for eventually having a need for universal basic income, not now, but like many decades to come, and as a possibility because of AI's development. That's very contentious, but it's something that Musk has talked about very recently as well when making these claims. So I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just talking about what he is saying. And I do agree with some of his points, at least many of them. For him to say it's going to happen within a year, I can't guarantee that. Musk, his overall views, his estimates, and dates are not always that accurate. But he is correct about a lot of things, such as the fact that AI is becoming more and more intelligent. And before you know it, we're going to have humanoid robots doing all sorts of chores. Things that we saw in sci-fi movies are going to become a reality, like in Star Wars and etc. It's going to be insane. The future is here. Now, Musk also was talking about this. Tesla Asia was talking about Quicksilver, the very, very nice looking touch for the Tesla models out there. Quicksilver is a dynamic liquid metal effect that accentuates the shape of the Model Y. It's a very, very cool thing. If anything, a very, very cool looking shade. And this was getting a lot of headlines, at least from the media once this came out. So Musk has been continuing to repost this. He's been talking more about those developments. So I didn't see any crazy, crazy, huge Elon Musk tweets compared to what we saw last week when he was talking about the August 8th robo-taxi meeting that's announced. But besides that, that's what I'm seeing from Elon Musk. I haven't seen like a whole ton of tweets though, so I just want to say it's very important for us to be very, very open-minded about all of this. We'll see how things go for Elon Musk and the others out there, and I just want the best for him moving forward. I didn't really want to talk too much about drama, politics, and things like that for today. I wanted to focus more on that some other time, and then we'll see how things go. I just want to thank you for listening, guys. Please have an absolutely incredible rest of the day. I'll see you guys very soon tomorrow to break down the charts and to see if there are any updates on what's going on with the Middle East and factors like that. And I just want what's best for everyone. So take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you guys very soon tomorrow. Thank you, and peace out.